Alycats and new viewers. So today is another installment of Inside Alyssa White. Oh my gosh. If you're new to the channel and don't know what Inside Alyssa White is, or IAW as I call it, that's where you lovely people ask me questions. It could be about anything. Leave questions in the comment box down below. You can tweet at me at LyssaRee with the hashtag Inside Alyssa White, or leave a comment on my Facebook fan page. I'll answer it in the next installment, but let's get to the questions. First up, from the low-profile gamer, whom I adore so much, he asks, with you being a huge Tomb Raider fan, have you watched the trailer for the new movie, and how do you feel about Alicia Vikander playing Lara Croft? I have seen the trailer, I've watched it multiple times now. I think it looks spectacular. I see people going, it looks so cheap. This looks like it's going to be terrible. I'm like, what do you mean it looks cheap? I have seen cheap movies. This does not look cheap. This looks like millions and millions of dollars. And I have faith in it because I love Alicia Vikander so freaking much. In every role, she just totally slays it. I really enjoyed the director Roar Utog's previous film, The Wave. So I'm really looking forward to the new Tomb Raider movie. Dustin Horton asks, what would you say is your all-time favorite board game? I used to love playing board games as a kid. I haven't played a board game in forever. But my favorite when I played as a kid was always Clue. I loved solving murder mysteries, and I always loved being the person that deciphered who killed who with what first. I would get upset if I didn't, if like one of my parents or my friends figured out first. I was really competitive at Clue, but I loved Clue, and I would probably still really enjoy it today if I had friends to play it with. Power Ranger Rob Payne asks, I love your new username by the way. What character would you play on Outlander? Easy peasy lemon squeezy Claire. What type of mutant would you be in X-Men, and what would your power be? I'd kind of be like Mystique, but when I would like transform and look like other people, I would absorb their powers as well. So it'd be a new kind of Mystique. Like I would want to be able to transform into other mutants, but also get their powers at the same time. Because I'd have every single superpower ever in existence, and who wouldn't want that? Because you could fly, you could be invisible, you could walk through walls. I would want to be Mystique with like upgraded abilities. If you could have one mystical weapon, what would it be? Oh, good question. A mystical weapon. I think I'd have to go with a lightsaber, because those are just freaking cool. I love to have like a hot pink lightsaber because hot pink's my color. But lightsaber, yeah, I'll definitely go with the lightsaber. You're on the Enterprise and have the choice of one place in the universe to live for a year. Where would you go? I'm assuming you mean anywhere. It doesn't have to be confined to Star Trek. So if I could go to any place in the universe and live there for a year, that's really hard. Because most places, like in science fiction and fantasy, you know, they're kind of shitty. I think I would like transport myself, if it's even possible, to Middle Earth, just because I think it'd be fantastic to live there and see what's going on, see dragons and go on adventures and have second breakfasts and stuff. Like, I just think that'd be so cool. So if there was any way I could transport myself from the Enterprise to Middle Earth, that would be the best thing ever. Doongie Forever asks, if you won $1 million, what are some of the things you would do? I would go to Los Angeles, I would buy all the books and movies and games that I want, and I would help out my family. It says Sarah asks, if you had a real life holodeck, what program would you make / run first? If I had a real life holodeck, I could make any program. What would I make? Again, like all the programs you could make are kind of shitty, but I think I'd make a program that would allow me to just be automatically cool on camera and like get rid of every single mistake I ever make without me having to edit it out, because that'd be so helpful. I know it's a lame ass program, but it would be so helpful to me. And the last set of questions are from Oblivion Kasami, and they ask, if we're going to space to colonize a planet, are you making fun of Elon Musk? Because I love Elon Musk. And could only take one thing from the house with you, what would it be? I would definitely take my cat. Like seriously, I need my cat, okay? I need my cat with me. Who is your favorite fictional character? Easy peasy lemon squeezy squared, Jamie Fraser from Outlander. If you could go on a date with one person, real or fictional, who would it be? Sam Heughan. Is there ever going to be an episode where I don't mention Sam Heughan or Outlander? I don't think so. What is your #1 favorite movie, show, music, album, book, and video game? Ooh, long list, but I'll do it. Favorite movie, Where the Heart Is. Favorite TV show of all time, Firefly. I know, it edges out Outlander, but it's Firefly. Music album, definitely the greatest hits of Def Leppard because it has all their best songs on it, and Def Leppard's my favorite band of all time, so the greatest hits of Def Leppard. Book, Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and video game, Mass Effect 2. If you could bring one person back to life, who would it be? Good question. I would say Carrie Fisher because I feel like she left us way too soon. She was such an amazing talent. She was such an important figure in destroying the stigma of mental illness, and she was just so warm and witty and funny, and people either loved or hated her, and I loved her for that aspect, so I'd definitely bring back Carrie Fisher. Would I be a Sith or Jedi? Definitely Jedi. I don't have an evil bone in my body, so I'd definitely be a Jedi. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, choice. That doesn't even make sense, but vampire. What is your favorite class in RPGs? I am always a warrior because I'm not good at stealth. I don't want to heal people. I'm always just like warrior because, yeah, having magic's cool, but I like just going in and like mauling people and being able to finish a fight soon, so warrior all the way. Favorite superhero and villain? Oh gosh, this is hard. Like, I have multiple per Marvel and DC, but I'd say my favorite Marvel superhero, I'm cheating here. My favorite Marvel superhero is Thor, and villain, I'm not a big fan of Marvel villains. This is really hard. I gotta look. I think my favorite Marvel villain would have to be Magneto, just because he's from X-Men. I adore X-Men, so Thor and Magneto for Marvel. For DC, my favorite hero, I would say my favorite hero for DC is Wonder Woman, but it's really hard because I really love Supergirl and The Flash as well. My favorite villain from the DC universe would have to be the Joker. I just love the Joker so much. Favorite poem and poet? It's been forever since I've even read poetry. Like, recently I really love R.M. Drake's poetry. He has amazing, amazing prose, and his books are just wonderful, so I highly recommend R.M. Drake. But I don't really have like a favorite poem or poet. I read several in high school and enjoyed them, but I mean, I didn't read all of the collected works of those poets, so I'm gonna say R.M. Drake currently because he's really talented. And the last question is favorite real life person. I have several favorite people, and I don't want anyone to feel bad, so if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, again, leave them down below in the comment box, tweet at me, or leave me a comment on my Facebook fan page. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and also if you're not subscribed yet, but you'd like to be, hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you'll always be alerted whenever I upload a new video or start a new live stream. And if you'd like to follow me on social media sites, check out my blog, yada yada yada, all those links are in the description box down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and for asking questions. Peace and kisses. Bye.
What do you mean Frank Randall is better than Jamie Fraser? You are out of your mind.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that argument, guys. But to make up for that fact, my face will be floating over here in the near future. You can click that face and it'll send you to my channel if you aren't already. And if you'd like to see my previous upload, you'll find that up here, and a playlist of videos that you can watch over and over on repeat over here. And yeah, I need to go back to the invisible person I was talking to and debate why Jamie Fraser is better than Frank Randall.